Oops, that was a bump. Oh, finally back to doing some streaming. I'm so sorry for taking so long to do this. Last week was just... Last week was just not a good week for me. Let's just say that. And I'm still kind of recovering from that funk. Oh, I have dialogue to read. Okay. You cannot defeat Ganon until the power to repel evil has been returned to the Master Sword. I too am worried about Zelda, as you are. For now, you must focus on recovering the Master Sword's power. Hurry, MGM. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen that dialogue before. Hope you get better soon. It's just... Depression sucks, man. It just sucks. Like, there's just not... Like, it's not... I'm not sick or anything. I'm just depressed. Like, crazy. I just don't know what to... I don't know what to do about it. But last week was just not great for just... Oh, just... It wasn't even that there was anything going on. It was just that things just kind of hit the wall. Turn the game volume... Again? Turn the game volume down a bit. It's already down a lot. I think I need to figure out what's going on with this microphone. I might need to get a different setup. Because I think what I have right now is that the microphone is even though I can hear myself just fine, and the microphone is not dimmed at all, it still comes in super quiet on the output side. Meanwhile, the game audio is down 30 decibels. So I don't know what's going on there. Anywho, so what were we doing? I don't know what I was doing. So, it's been a while since we played. Last time we did the Tower of the Gods and all that stuff to do with that. And now we have to restore the power of the Master Sword and all that stuff. But I want to do some exploring before we get too far along, because there's a lot that we haven't done yet that I want to get done. Sounds like a software issue, then I'd say. Anyways, I'm very curious how you were running this setup. Well, did you already own the Wii U, or did you buy one for this? Yes, I already had a Wii U. Well, technically this Wii U is my sister's, but it's the same Wii U that we had in the house when we both lived with when we were both living with our parents. So it's the same Wii U as that. I'm just borrowing it from her. When we split up, when she moved out, she took the Wii U, and she's had it ever since then. I'm gonna go over here. And I borrowed it from her for this. And I plan to play a few games with it before I give it back. She wasn't even using it. It wasn't even plugged in for her. She didn't even have it plugged into her TV. But yeah, I'm imagining it's a software issue. It's something going on with OBS. And it's weird because it's been updated. I had it updated and it was working just fine. But I don't know. So basically you own it unless she remembers. And she doesn't even care. Like I said, she wasn't playing it, and she doesn't really care all that much. She's actually watched a couple streams from me. Fishman, where are you? Give me your map. So how I borrowed some of my friends' games. I guess so, yeah, similar to that. You should come around these parts on the nights where just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears, Fry. You know I'm aware that Twilight Princess was technically a heavily retextured Wind Waker, but they didn't even change the explosion sound from this game to that one. That's a direct carryover. There's actually quite a few sounds that are direct carryovers between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. It's actually kind of interesting how much of that game is built on how much of that game was how much it still is that it's the same game underneath. They're remarkably similar when you go down to the nuts and bolts of things. It's kind of interesting how that happens, but they made it. They were probably, I mean, they were both made for the GameCube, so they both, I guess they just decided to keep using the same engine that worked for the GameCube. But it is funny because of how radically different the two games actually are. I think I'm going to spend the first part of the stream at least doing some exploring, because I just want to go around looking for stuff, because we spent quite a bit of the first half of the game just kind of following the story, because this game is really, it doesn't like it. This game seems to like having you follow the story for quite a while. They did use the OOT engine from Majora after also it got pressed. There was a lot more than that. It was a lot more they reused than just the engine from that game. Like, oh yeah, there's a lot more similar between Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time than Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. That's for sure. A lot more was used than just the engine. Let's see if I can make it back. But yeah, I've just been depressed a lot recently. I don't know it just seems like nothing is going on in my life at this point, and I guess I came to the realization that I just feel like there's something wrong and not knowing what to do to change it. So, I don't know. But I felt like I couldn't ignore doing streams forever. I couldn't not stream. So I had to do something. So even though I didn't stream at all last week, I felt like I had to do it this week at least. So here we are. We're gonna keep going with what we're doing with Wind Waker. I've been in the mood to play some Pokemon recently, though. Like, I feel like that might be the next game I play is a Pokemon game. I haven't played one in a while. Pokemon recently has been one of those series that just I pick up a lot, but then can never seem to finish. Needle Rock Isle. Like, can't even seem to hold my attention on it very long. And I want that to change because I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. You've seen the boats sailing around here with the real huge cannons, right, Fry? I bet you those things have their hulls packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. Yeah, I would imagine those heavily fortified pirate ships have a lot of treasure in them. You know, it kind of comes with the territory of being a pirate ship. You know, sometimes I wonder about you, man. I wonder about you, Fishman. Oh, here's another one of those Koroks. I need to remember where they all are. Because that's another side quest that needs to be done, is that one. Oh. What do we got over here? I can barely remember all the stuff that goes on in this game. Oh, it's a hole. I feel like I should come back at some point to do that. But I can also do this now. Given the shared engine, it's interesting, though, how different the HD remasters of both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are. This one was way more well-received than Twilight Princess HD, and the updated visuals are a lot more obvious, too. Yeah, and this one also got some more content that I think was better than... You know, this one actually got some fixes that Twilight Princess HD just didn't get. And I think it's better for it. And also, like, this one doesn't have the stupid stamps. The Miiverse stamps. Like, I was playing some Twilight Princess HD a little while ago. Just on my just by myself. And notice how, like, every other chest you see now is basically a stamp. And it really is, No, go away, you stupid guy. It's really disheartening when you find a chest and all you get is a ah, dang it. Well, now I do have to come back because I don't have another Hoi pair. It's really disheartening when you go to find a chest and all you get is a stamp that you can't even use. It's just achievement fodder at this point. TPHD, to my understanding, the only changes were the stamps, unblurring a lot of old blurry GameCube textures, and the micro dungeons with the Wolf Link amiibo. Yeah, really, that's it. Just the increase the texture, better textures, and the Cave of Shadows. That's about it. That's all that really changed with it. But I still think that it's probably the superior version of the game. But it's still, you know, it's still not something I would... I don't know, it's tough. It's one of those games that I have a lot of fondness for Twilight Princess HD. I really do. Or with Twilight Princess in general, because that's for a long time, that was my favorite Zelda game. Like, full stop, that was my favorite Zelda game for it. And I know that game just inside out. I freaking love that game. I love it to bits. So it was really kind of disheartening when I saw Twilight Princess HD, and it's like, there really isn't that much different with this game. They didn't change hardly anything with it. I heard you. I need to get the... That thing about playing with the the gamepad, you can't do things quickly. For a skull necklace. Also, it still has the 10-ish second fades to black between transition areas of the map for some reason. Why the fuck would they speed up? Why the fuck couldn't they speed up the load times on a game from 2006, man, Lamau? I know, it's just like they really didn't change all that much. It's really just a remaster, Twilight Princess HD, whereas this feels more like an actual remake. And it's kind of disheartening, you know? It's like, geez, you sold it again for full price? I mean, of course, I'm not one to talk. I bought that. Anywho. But yeah, it's just kind of like, what? What are you doing? I'm gonna go south, just because stuff to do. Need to go back to Beetle and get some more bait. Yeah, it just... Twilight Princess HD it's still a good game. I'd still say it's probably the preferred, the best way to play something like, or the best way to play Twilight Princess, but it feels like it could have been so much more. And then they made Skyward Sword HD, and that basically didn't add anything. True, but it also did add conventional controls for, you didn't care about all these sharks, and go away. I'm getting, like, total freaking... And the game is lagging like crazy right now. Oh my god. There's too much happening on screen right now. Oh my god. This game is lagging. Oh god, I can smell the Wii U catching fire right now. Oh my god. We didn't need those sharks. Diagnose you with sharks that raise your CPU to 100. Lag sharks indeed eating frame rate. What is something? Oh, it's the shark. They're still there. What the heck? Why would you do this to me, game? For $60. Yeah. I mean, it's I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, you either play this or you play the original for the GameCube, which I was just told recently by somebody on Discord that I'm a freaking wimp for playing the HD version. It's like, screw you. I prefer the HD version. It's the one that I grew up with, because I didn't have a GameCube growing up. And we tried playing the original GameCube on the GameCube version on our Wii, and it never worked. I mean, it literally, we bought an original copy of the GameCube version and tried playing it on our Wii, and it never worked. It never worked. I mean, we actually tried it twice. We tried 2 different versions of it, and it's never worked. So, no, this is the version that I grew up with. This is the version that I remember. This version is Wind Waker to me. In what way it looks so much better than the original version? They're the kind of person that doesn't like remakes or remasters in any way, shape, or form. That was what they told me, that they don't like. They think remakes and remasters are stupid and not worth anything. You know, they're not worth the disc that they're on. But it's like, okay. I think there is merit to remaking a game for modern audiences that, you know, doing things with the game that you couldn't do before, like the Swift sale. That is something that they couldn't do in the original GameCube release because they literally could not load islands fast enough. The draw distance of the game required them to have the ship move as slow as it did, so the Swift sail was something they could never do. And of course, the increased resolution of this version is beautiful. I mean, it just... That was something else they also said, was that they didn't like how the game looked in the HD version, and I'm like, how? I don't know how you could not like how this game looks. It looks phenomenal. It looks absolutely beautiful. But whatever, that was what they said. That they said that they were adamant that the original version is the better version of the game, and I don't see it. The parcel has been sent cash on delivery. Post 201 rupees for what the fuck? What the oh, who sent this? Oh, I bet you this was Tingle. Oh, that bastard. Oh, that cheap bastard. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. The chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and Triforce shards. I want you to use it to find lots of them. There are many. They are my favorite kinds of items. And also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them, and your fortune will increase greatly. Tingle. Oh, Jesus. Dang. And there is another reason why you should not play the original version of this game, is that cheap bastard right there. Because the Triforce charts every single piece of the Triforce, all 8 of them, were found with a Triforce chart, and you had to have him decipher them for you. He had to decipher them for you for 398 rupees a piece. Which, if you add up all those, all 8 of them, you end up with over 3,500 rupees. Over 3,600 rupees paid to that bastard. An in-game paywall to complete the game. That is the #1 reason why you should not play the original game, is that cheap shit. That shit right there is why you should not play the original version of the game. This version, you only have to have him decipher 3, which is a whole lot easier on the wallet than the freaking 8. I mean, God, oh God. That is the only reason you should never play the, like, I would actually go off so far as to say, for that alone, you should never play the original version of this game. Play the HD version. I don't care if you have to find a Wii U to play it. This is the version that you should be playing for that alone. So, anyway, there was a rant for me right there. There was a pretty animated rant for me right there. So I apologize, but that Tingle, oh Tingle, he is extra special in this game. He's got that extra special autism in this game. Oh boy. Tingle, why the fuck would you use UPS, you fool? You fool! I remember some folks for dissing Link's Awakening remake, but that was for hating the art style. Apparently the OG is the real macho game. No. Link's Awakening is... You should play the Switch version for the controls. For the control scheme alone, you should play the Switch version. Not having to switch to the power bracelet every time you want to pick up a block. You know, that alone is the reason why you should play the Switch version. Anyway, here is your letter. See what the second letter is. And thankfully, I don't have to pay for it. How have you been, big brother? I'm on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first, I was really scared, but they're actually all nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo is a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad, too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice, too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuko? Frickin' Fire Lord on that ship. Zuko's kind of weird, and Mako is pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad to not have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? In a way. I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it. So I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer. But you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't you worry. I'll take care of myself, so you be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck, Errol. Aww, we got a letter from Errol. That was sweet. That was so sweet of her. Oh, I miss that kid. This game made me hate Tingle, and I played the OG GameCube version. Damn, Twitch really doesn't want you to have viewers right now. Well, two 1 minute 30 ads breaks within like 5 minutes of each other. I need to figure out what to do about ads. I have not figured out a good way to... I need to figure out a good way to do ads on Twitch, because I know that they're running, and I know that they're running a lot more than they should be. I could really use some advice on how to handle that. Unfortunately, I have not been playing games that lend themselves for me to take ad breaks. So unfortunately that kind of makes it hard for me to gauge when the ads should run. I could really use some advice on how to make that a less aggravating experience, because I know that they're they're probably hindering my growth because of how much they play. Although if you don't want them to play, you can always subscribe. No. I really need to get that figured out. So thank you for notifying me on how frequently they've been playing. But I really could use some advice from some Twitch streamers that have been watching, if they are. Could use some advice on how to handle that. Anyway, let's do some stuff with Orca. Do you wish to fight me again? Let's see if we can get higher up. Because, like, last time, we only needed 100. Just put them at 60-minute intervals and only for 30 seconds. It makes them way less irritating. Because I know Sakura literally takes, like, full-on scripted ad breaks. But I don't play games that really lend themselves for me to do that, it feels like. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make the 300 times. You can automate them instead. Can I automate them to where they only run every 60 minutes? That would be great. I didn't see if I could do that. Oh, dang it, he hit me. Gotcha. Come on, Orca, get out of the corner. Woo! Still got it. Gotcha. Halfway there. You can do it in the creator dashboard, yeah. Okay, I'll check that after this stream. So unfortunately, you'll have to deal with the ads going crazy this stream, but this will probably be the last time. And dead. Oh well. I'll probably do that off camera. Those the rest of the Orca ones, because they just get ridiculous. I mean, the 300 hits and the 500 hits for the last one, that's just a bit ridiculous. I just wanted to see if I could do it this time, but I'll do the rest of them off camera, so you don't have to go through that again. Anywho. What was I doing? I don't think there's really anything really to... Other than the Savage Labyrinth, but, that's something that can wait. I don't need to do that right now. I'd like to wait to do that until I get some more hearts. But, anywho, let's go to one of the spots on the map that they marked off. Or that the King of Red Lions marked off for us. Which is just over there. Get the bait out so that we can... Oh! Dang it. I had bait too, and I could have... Ad revenue is so minuscule for small streamers like us, so minimizing them barely matters on that front. Yeah, I still haven't gotten gotten my first payout. I got affiliate status months and months ago, but I still haven't accrued enough money to get my first payout from it. And it's like, It really is just... It's crazy how little money, you know, I'm getting from these streams at a time. Because I just get... There's hardly anybody watching them. But yeah, minimizing how many ads I get will probably help get more people to watch. Because I know having them at full blast like I have right now, it just isn't gonna work. Small fire. There's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Let me tell you a great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter how heavy it is. With that thing, you could lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were light as a feather. But we still gotta get into Fire Mountain, which is easier said than done. Yep, ain't going in there. We'll just keep exploring for a bit. Oh, did I, no. Okay. I'll just keep exploring. Come on, fish man. I don't like that. I threw bait down right when he was right near me, and he didn't take it. I don't like that. That's dumb. That's dumb. Reef. I remember there's some treasure that you can get from the reefs if you blow up all the enemies around it. There's some treasure that you can get from them. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no! I sure hope they didn't eat her. Big octo, you say? Where could they be? Over there, maybe. That looks like something a big octo would do. Woo! I have a death wish. Let me see that beautiful eye of yours. I think it's actually the slow way to do it if you use arrows. I think you're actually supposed to use bombs. Fairy! We got a great fairy. Oh, Waker of the Winds. Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. Just a little? I just use bombs. Bombs is faster. Bombs is definitely faster. That felt very underwhelming given the music. Well, it was only a 4-eye octo. Just wait till we find the 16-eye octo. At least, no, it's 12 eyes. 12 eyes is the maximum. There's only one of those. In the place where the wind god guides you, you will find one that can who can grant new power to the hero's bow that you wield. Power that can freeze fierce flames and melt the coldest ice. When you find you have need of such powers, you may call upon the powers of the wind god. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. Great Fairy is less thick here than Breath of the Wild. Well, Breath of the Wild was definitely the exception to that rule. Not exactly the default, and less pointy than Ocarina of Time. Yes, but box press Lara Croft is biblically accurate Lara Croft, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Anyway, there's another fairy island right there. Come on, fishman. Honestly, I kind of like this design a bit more than those ones. Still pretty much distinctly not just a huge human, lol. Yeah, the forearms definitely help make her seem way less human than she otherwise would be. But the Ocarina of Time, Great Fairies are just iconic. I mean, they really are. That's just an iconic design. Listen up, small fry. This is just between you and me. On Outset Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. What? You haven't got anything to dig with? I'd say try using an animal for something. Work smarter, not harder, small fry. Yeah, you gotta get the pig. You gotta get the pigs to dig for you there. I think it's a piece of heart. What do we got here? This looks... Oh, dang it. Do I have to burn this down? I hope I don't have to burn this down. That sure would suck. I could probably blow it up. Ah! Yep, I can blow it up. Yay! Alright, down we go. More Great Fairy. I mean, this game's art style, they really were allowed to go like completely nuts with the visuals, and it's awesome. Now I can do 99 bombs. That's just insanity. That's just insanity right there. I don't have any use for that. Still need to find the last bottle. Ah, the Great Fairy of blowing stuff up. My favorite Great Fairy. That's my favorite one. There you are. Why don't you go all the way over there? Don't you stop yawning. Jeez, you don't do anything. I'm the one doing all the work here. What's this place? Oh, that's a big... That's a lot of cannons. This is gonna be the Great Fairy of Michael Bay. Yeah, she would like his stuff. That would mean that someone in this world liked his movies, and I don't like that. I mean, what was that Skibbity toilet movie he was gonna do? That was just a cover for him to just make another Transformers movie. That's that really is my theory there. Is that he announced that he was making a Skibbity Toilet movie. But then it came out later and it's like, oh, no, we're doing another Transformers movie. And I almost want to say that was just cover for that. You know, especially after Transformers 1 bombed. And I hate that it bombed. Because that movie really is, like... That's a great-looking movie. I can't believe it... Well, I can believe that it bombed, because Americans don't have... My hot take right here is that Americans don't have respect, by and large, for animation. You know, the general public... The general movie-going public does not actually respect animation as an art form. They see it as something that is only for kids' movies. They don't see it as something that can be more mature. Ooh, piece of heart. Yay. It's genuinely so weird that he wants to go back to Transformers, because he was clearly running on fumes by the time he worked on Last Night. I mean... Money talks, man. It's money. That's all it is. Those movies made bank. And I can't remember the last thing he... Well, no, I can remember the last thing that he made since then. It was that Songbird movie that was made during COVID, that like total propaganda flick. He made that. Or after he was done with Transformers, and it got panned. Oh, this is another big head. Okay, well, we're not going through here yet. Where be my fishman friend? Actually, the problem was marketing for TF1 was absolute garbage. Most people thought it would be a cheap, lame action comedy going off the main trailers. Well, then there's the other problem, is that they marketed it like it was a kid's movie. So clearly the rot runs deep. You know? Again, I still stand by my opinion that Americans, the American the American public, by and large, does not respect animation the way that Japanese or European, or well, just Asian and European markets do. They don't think of animation as something that can tell a serious tale. Stonewatcher Island. And that's a shame, because it absolutely can. So tell me, Small Fry, have you heard about the Golden Triumph Forks? There are such things. And that island there has got one of these golden items you keep hearing about. If you want it, try asking that huge grouchy looking stone watcher. I doubt you could even budge the thing, though. You've got skinny arms, Fry. Oh, come off of it, Fishman. Let's actually go to the other big, the other mark that he's got on the map there. But yeah, the marketing for that movie was absolute garbage, and that didn't do it any favors. But I would imagine it still would have underperformed at the box office too. Just because, like I said, it doesn't seem like Americans actually respect animation as a legitimate art form. I suppose I could have used the, Dang sharks, go away! I suppose I could have used the Ballad of Gales to get me there faster. But I was being late. I decided not to. Put in the hard work. Put in the hard sailing work and actually get there by sailing. Oh, there's some stuff on Windfall Island that we need to do at some point too. We need we need fire arrows for that. Okay. Let me read this big thing. I understand your perspective there, but I would almost argue it's even more so American film executives have cold feet than the movie-watching public with regards to making less kiddie animated movies. I was going to think of examples that contradict that mentality until I realized that all my examples were done by foreign animation studios and just financed by American studios, lol. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a problem too. It's a twofold problem. I think it is both that studio executive, or that I think it's both that the American media consumer does not respect animation as a legitimate art form that can tell a serious narrative. And then it also is that because of that lack of respect, it means that American film executives are less inclined to put money towards animation works that tell big stories that go beyond just kiddie films or raunchy adult comedy. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. You know, the film execs don't fund anything but kids films and Disney films, and then so the American public gets the perception that animation is only for kids or for raunchy adult comedies, and then that just further feeds into the narrative. Unless your name is Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro definitely has the pass. He definitely gets a pass, I think. But when you're Guillermo del Toro, you can make whatever the hell you want, you know. He made Pacific Rim. He made the Pan's Labyrinth movie. He just does whatever the heck he wants. I was totally not even reading his stuff. You go 5 squares south and 1 square east. Here you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you as heavy as stone. Yeah, I think Guillermo del Toro, James Cameron. When you get to a point as a film director, you can when you get to their point, that point is as they have, you can basically just make whatever the heck you want. He did dunk on Disney with his Pinocchio movie, completely blowing Disney live action one out of the water, critically and commercially. Well, yeah, of course, because the Pinocchio one was clearly just a cash grab. I mean, it was clearly a cash grab. Ooh, chest. I got it! I didn't even have to look at that, I got it. And really, anything Disney has been doing these days have been... God, between that and Elvis, this was a bad year for Tom Hanks. So dear. Yeah, Tom Hanks is not the marketable star that he once was, that's for sure. And I don't know what to make of it, honestly. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Maybe he should just take it as a sign that he needs to retire. I don't know. But it was definitely not a great year for him. I can't even remember any of the last film that I saw from him, or that featured him, that I was even remotely interested in watching. Probably something related to Toy Story, honestly. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I want to... Ooh. I'm sure this is a really bad idea. Where are you, man? We got money to get. Ah, dang tide. Oh, they're still there. Cool. Money, money, money. Money, money. Oh, I thought these were purple rupees for a second, but no, they're not. Where are you, fish man? There you are. Jeez. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's right under my boat. He's right under my boat, and he didn't take it. Why? Why are you like this game? Honestly, I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time that I actually cared about a Disney film. Like, seriously. I really can't even remember the last time I cared about a Disney film. Other than Tron Ares. I'm telling you, I went and saw Tron Ares a few weeks ago. And it was so cool. It was so awesome. It was amazing. I loved it. I even liked Jared Leto's performance. He actually wasn't that bad in it. That was the last time that I was actually excited about a Disney film. Was that film. So, but that's like the first time in like 5-10 years I've been excited about a Disney film. I mean, it's really just, they're just not putting out the best stuff lately. You best be careful sailing these waters on nights when the moon is full. Well, if you're pure soul-freezing, well, if you like pure soul-freezing horror, Fry, then maybe you can handle it. But yeah, one film out of like the last 5-10 years that came from Disney that I was actually interested in. It was the one that, of course, it was a Tron film, because I love Tron. I absolutely love Tron. By mini balloons. Why did I come here? Holy crap, this place is crazy. The mini balloon asylum is what this is. If this game had a combo counter, this would be where you max it out. One of them didn't get the memo. It really is interesting how it feels like I really haven't missed anything since giving up on the MCU. I mean, really! Like, there's just nothing that's that interesting about Marvel at this point. Like, since Endgame came out, and even with Endgame, I wasn't even that interested in Endgame to begin with. I mean, it just doesn't seem like they've had anything come out that just is even remotely interesting until, you know, but I am incredibly biased for liking Tron Ares because I am a Tron fan. I love the Tron series, so of course I would like Tron Ares. But it's just incredible. It's honestly incredible how little they seem to care. Literally the only movies they produced since I stopped watching that, I still want to watch are Guardians 3 and Thunderbolts. And I'm pretty sure there's like 8 to 10 other movies they produced between those two of them out. Yeah, yeah. That kind of sums up my thoughts too. And fuck if I even want to see any of the live action remakes. Like, Jesus Christ. They've just completely gone full on into just money, you know, just I have no interest in seeing any of the live action remakes. I haven't had any interest in seeing the live action remake since like literally Beauty and the Beast. That was the first one where I was like, okay, this is starting to become like literally just money grab, just a money grab. They don't actually care what they're doing. It's just this is just them trying to make a quick buck. Before that, the live action remakes were actually pretty good. I thought Cinderella was really great, and Maleficent was a pretty good take on Sleeping Beauty. But other than that, it's just like, why would I watch? Why would I even care? You know what? Sure, let's go do auction stuff. There's still a piece of heart to get, I think. Actually, no. I think we already got that piece of heart. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at the footage from the last episode to see if we actually already got that piece of heart or not. I think we might have. There is also a mini game in there that we have to play in order to get a piece of heart, but it's literally Battleship. It's just Battleship, and it's purely luck based. So I will probably play like a couple rounds of it on stream, and then I will probably look for the rest of it. And I'll probably try and get that piece of heart off camera. Still so deeply funny to me how Snow White 2025 had total bipartisan hatred on top of just being a mediocre movie. Yeah, they had everybody. People hated them for Gal Gadot, for what she's done, and then unfortunately Rachel Ziegler got shit for just being Rachel Ziegler. I don't think she did anything wrong with the movie. I think I haven't seen the movie myself, but I'm willing to say that she probably did a pretty decent performance. She was certainly better than Gal Gadot from the clips that I've seen. I mean, Gal Gadot in that film, like, Jesus, she just can't act. Gal Gadot can't act at all. She worked all right as Diana Prince in Wonder Woman, but she was playing a fish out of water in that movie, and her deadpan acting worked great for that. But you know, that's kind of the praise that I have for Jared Leto in Tron Ares, is that his deadpan trying to be a human thing worked really well for Tron Ares because he was trying to be a human. You know, that movie actually bombed insanely hard. Though the fact it had a $200 million budget didn't help. Wait, what the? $200 million? They spent $200 million on that film, and that's before they started marketing it. Oh my god! You know that in the industry, the $200 million for Snow White, it's crazy. And in the industry, it's generally agreed upon that for a movie to break even, it has to make 3 times its budget. So they were expecting this movie to make at least $600 million at the box office. On what planet were they going to make $600 million? There's no way. There is no way they were going to make $600 million on that movie. To be fair, they did reboot it after the backlash. I guess I don't know what that means. They say that inside the ring of rock that makes up the perimeter of that island, there lives an incredibly beautiful fairy. But the thing is, no one's ever met her. Supposedly, the only way you could ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside that rock perimeter from the sky above. Doesn't sound easy, Fry. Oh, you say that. You say we can't... Well... Wrong one. Let's go up. Let's just do it. So it didn't even break even. Oh, wait, no, my mistake. I think for a film to make a profit, it has to make 3 times its budget. And for a film to break even, I think it has to make twice its budget. So it didn't even make its budget. It didn't even make its budget back. Like 240 million, and they only got 200. They only made 205 million back. Still, I can't believe they actually made. They actually went 205 million dollars worth of people went to go see that film. I'm surprised actually, given all the backlash that it had, all the negative press. I mean, they say there's no such thing as bad press. But still, I'm actually surprised that it made that much. Oh, don't be like that, Link. It's not gonna hurt you. Now for the rug pull. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? So young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you. And so I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. She uses the puppet, the doll as a puppet. Oh my goodness. She kind of got that Fi haircut. Well, she was the first one to have it. So Fi has her haircut, you know? So there. Oh, that didn't hurt. Come on. The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads and then fire away. Fire and ice together at last. Just like Sonic Boom. Just like Sonic Boom. Heartburn. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Aww. That's cute. Link's got a crush. Someone's got a crush on Link. And she keels over dead. Bye! Bye, Queen of the Fairies. Oh, dear, this... Yeah. What else is here? I think there's stuff that you can do. There's something around here, I think. CDI cannon, die! Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will die. That was pretty good, actually. I'm actually quite proud of myself there. You contrast... Okay, I need to read that other comment you said. You contrast this with 2019 when I think there were like 10 Disney movies at minimum that made at least $1 billion. Crazy shit. Yeah, it's just insane. It's honestly just a bit insane how far they've fallen, I guess. But I guess that's what happens when you just don't care. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to... Why can we warp to the Southern Fairy Isle? That's weird. Well, that's the closest one to the... to one of the things. We need the iron... We need to go to both Fire Mountain and Ice Ring Isle. I don't know which one I want to go to first, though. Let's go to this one. You dare bring light into my realm? You must die. One day, maybe I'll... You know, one day I kind of want to play the CDI games just to see how bad they are. And I know that they are bad. That they are objectively terrible games. But just morbid curiosity, I guess, if you call it that. That I want to play them. Out of a complete morbid curiosity. Just to see how bad they actually are. Oopsie. Come on, Fishman. Tell me what this place is. Ice Ring Isle. There's this amazing treasure inside that freezing ring of ice over there. But even if you wanted it and tried to get inside, you'd just be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice, no matter how cold. Search for it, small fry. Oh, thank God, I already got it. And I am going to deal with the pirate ship sailing around here first. Where are you? There you are. Deal with you. Was there a second one? Or was it just the one? Looks like it's just the one. Gotcha. Alright, we got 5 minutes. Link makes such funny sounds when he's slipping on ice like that. That's hilarious. Alright. Where can I get on the isle? Where can I get up on the ring? Ah, here we are. I feel like I could have done that earlier, but oh well. No, don't fall off, Link. Oh, dear. He's so silly. I love him. I love this Link. He's my favorite. Honestly, I love Hero of Winds Link. He's so funny. He's just such a he's such a goofball. Right, in we go. Down the hole. Down the hatch. Alright, what do we got in here? Go away, bats. Oh, thank you, fairy. That's nice. Ah, dear. Oh. Don't. Why are you slipping, Link? Why? Just open the treasure chest. It's not that hard. Jeez. You got the iron boots. These boots are so heavy you can hardly walk. but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. We did it! I thought I saw something over here. Yeah, there's a hole there. It's a hole within a hole. Oh my. One at a time. Oh, I guess I should go first. Holyception, Pac-Man. Ah, dang it. Didn't get the time right. Ah! Gotcha. Did it. What do I get? Nothing? It's just a trap room? Oh, no, I'm not done yet. Okay. Un momento. Gotcha. There we go. That makes more sense. Ah, it's just a wooden chest. Ah. I don't like... That's something I don't like about this game, is that it's... I want a better prize than whatever this... Oh, well, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Money is always better. Money works for me. Out we go. And now we can come to this island whenever we want. We don't have to worry about freezing to death. Oh. Fell off. Ah, here we go. Ah, there he is. So that's one of two things to do here. Let's go south. I guess taking the iron boots permanently cools off the island? I don't get it. I don't get it. Video game logic or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm so lucky. Ooh. There I might be. Yay, got it. Piece of heart. Always nice to get those. Where are you, fishman? Ah, there you are. Angular Isles. Yeah, you can say that again. Northeast of here is the Forest Haven. They say a truly unique kind of firefly is indigenous to that place. You heard of it, small fry? It emits bursts of light in 7 colors. Supposedly it's as beautiful as a rainbow. If you want to capture one, though, you'd best have a bottle to keep it in. I wonder what he's talking about there. Okay. Let's go... I think there's something I can do here. There's a couple things, I think, maybe. The angular aisles. Fire! I didn't need it to be fire. There we go. Another piece of heart! That's lovely. In we go. Oh, I remember this. Okay, this is something that we can't do right now. Mirror shield. We need the mirror shield for that. We can't do that. My mistake. Oh, well. We'll be getting the mirror shield here in short order, so not too worried about that. But this means we gotta come back. Boating course. This is where SpongeBob has nightmares. Let me ask you something, Fry. Have you been using ZR to make your boat jump? Well, have you? Of course, going out to sea just to jump around would be real dumb if you ask me. Anyway, what you can do is tilt L to move your tiller just as you land. That's how you make a sharp turn. If you didn't know that, why don't you try it out? Yes, I have been making use of that, Fishman. Thank you for the reminder. I actually need to... I'll be right back. Oh, dang, my model got really screwed up when I stepped away. That sucks. I hate it when that happens. Alright. Well, let's see what this boating course is all about. Ow. Hey, that's a pretty slick boat you got there, kiddo. So what do you say, kiddo? You want to play a boat game for 30 rupees? What do you say? Sure. Alrighty, then go down to the start line. What are we doing? I assume we're trying to get money. Trying to see how much money we can get, I guess. Bonk. This goes on for a while, jeez. Ah! Well, it's probably because of that. They expect you to fall off the boat. Nearly 150 rupees. Awesome. That's a good place to make your money. Oh, way to be! Alrighty then, here's the 149 rupees you collected as I promised. They're all yours. Enjoy, kiddo. Looks like you made a fortune. Come back and do it again sometime. Oh, so that's all you get. Okay. What's your tracking setup, by the way? Like camera and lighting and all that? Because with the exception of the eyebrow thing, I know it can't be helped. The tracking is honestly really good. I mean, the camera is nothing special. It's just a webcam. It's just a bog standard webcam that I bought on Amazon. And the tracking software is VC Face, which I'm not entirely satisfied with, to be honest. But it's better. It works and it's free, so you know that works out for me, I guess. Oh, dang it! Oh, go away! Why? Oh, oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. It's just VC Face and a regular webcam. I think I should get a different webcam. I'd like to get a different webcam. I'd like to get a different microphone as well. I think the one that I'm doing right now might be What about your lighting setup? There is no lighting setup. There is no lighting setup. And surprisingly, it's able to track my, wow, just a well-lit room then, gotcha. I mean, it's literally just the overhead light in my room right now. And sometimes it has problems, with my eyes because of that. The light will reflect off my glasses and will have a hard time tracking my eyes in that case. peace. It seems to be doing a better job of tracking my eyes a little bit more now. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was bad-mouthing it. But the thing with my glasses, I mean, the light reflecting on my glasses, there's nothing I can really do about that. That's just my glasses being my glasses. Anywho. I'm gonna take some time to open up some treasure charts, see what we got. Okay. Incredible chart. At least they tell you where the Triforce chart or where the Triforce stuff is in this game. That's pretty nice. You know, my big problem with my webcam right now is that it's not centered on my monitor. But there's not really any way for me to fix that. I mean, I could. I don't know. I need to toy with it at some point. But it's currently not centered on the monitor because I have two monitors, and so I didn't really want it to be centered on the monitor. I want it to be centered on where I sit and how I look at my screens. You can get an anti-reflective coating the next time you get a new pair of glasses. I did that. I just got a new pair of glasses, and I did that. But it didn't really do it didn't really do me a lot of good. It did better. It's tracking it better than my last pair of glasses. I'll say that. But I did that, but it still has trouble with it. So it's not a perfect thing. It's a matter of how dark the screen is, really, because it's the screen reflecting off my glasses and causing it to be a problem. Maybe they were only coated on the inside lenses then? Probably. They probably were. Take that. Alright. Come on over here, Fishman. Five-star Isles. Have you seen it, Small Fry? The ghost ship? Because it's real. It's even been seen here in these very waters. On nights where the crescent moon faces down, that's where horror rises. It's funny, they play up the ghost ship like it's all that. Like it's just this unspeakable horror, but then when you actually get on it, it's not even that big of a deal. Yep, down to my last 3 bits of bait. fire and I'm in the water. That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, that was loud and crunchy. Ah, dang it. I wasted bait. There's so much happening. Gotcha. All that for nothing. All that for nothing. Just a Boko Baba seed. Wasted my time. Wasted my time coming here. How dare they waste my time? Come here, fish man. Cliff Plateau Isles. Hey, small fry, you do know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high on the Forest Haven. But the only way to do that would be to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on your head. Yes, I've done that before. Yes, I can say that for sure. Oh. So what's over here? This actually looks like another tree. Alright, in the hole. Oh my. Oh my. This is interesting. Ouch. Platforming in a Zelda game. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't really think there's much to it, though. Ow. Ain't going that way. Is it just me, or is this music almost identical to the Zelda deck from OLT? No, it's basically the same thing. You know, it's basically the same music. Oh, you jerks. the chest. Jeez. Down it goes. Alright. I bet you're supposed to use a fire... I bet you're supposed to use a Deku stick to take out those, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? And of course, there's a Korok up here. Oh, so that's something we're gonna have to come back to. So we still got to do the Korok thing with their trees. We got to do that at some point. Which I got to remember where they all are. I should be keeping track of that. Because I've seen like 5 of them. Alright, let's see where that map is. Oh, I had a submarine chart too? Oh, that's cool. Let's see where they all are. Need to be checking these more often. Alright. Let's see, where are you? Get out of ya. Ah. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Hmm? You say the forest trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withering? So it's true. As you can see, the forest tree I have planted is doing the same. I can't help but think this too is the result of Ganondorf's evil plot. Could it be? Regardless, in order to bring life back into this poor withering sapling, I will certainly need forest water. Swordsman, could you please go to the forest haven and bring back some of the water that flows around the great Deku tree? Could you sprinkle it on this tree? Please, I beg of you. I'll do that later. I don't need to do that now. I'll do that later. Again with your yawning bait. Dude, jeez, you're not doing anything. Alright. Probably the last island that I go fool around at before I go on to Fire Mountain and continue the story. Gotcha. Where are you, fishman? Bird's Peak Rock. Oh, I think I saw a treasure chart that had that island on it. Tell me, Small Fry, have you ever heard of the Golden Triumph Forks? They're there on that island, or at least a chart leading to them is there. Where's it hidden, you ask? Well, for the answer to that, you'll have to ask a gull. Okay, let's see. Because I thought I saw a treasure chart in here that had this island on it. Let's see what I got here. Yep, on the northern side of the island. There she blows. money! We're gonna need a lot of that. Well, let's see. What can we do here? I see a grapple hook spot. Alright, that should make things a little bit easier for me. One of my 2 Hoi pairs, great. Wonderful. I forgot I only had 2 of them. I'll get that one later. Oh, dang it. Well, I guess I'm getting it now. There we go. Ah, jeez. Get away from me, you stupid bird. Ah. Jeez, I better get it this time. No, we did get that one, okay. Dang it! Ah! Dang it, I'll have to come back. Alright, well, we tried. I'll have to come back for that. I saw a fairy island over here, so we'll go that first. Even though I don't have any bait to put it on the map, which is alright. We'll be back over here. We need hammer for this. I hope this is the one that gives me the, gives me a better bow. Or gives me more arrows and quiver. That'd be great. But I think this is a money one. this is an arrow one. All right, cool. Okay, that's enough. Enough procrastinating. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? There he is. Right next to the pirate ship, really? Right. Fire him out. The great fairy of shooting arrows to the knee. Yep. Yep. Exactly. My want for money. I think every single one of those is just a purple rupee. Oh, hello. So the advantage with using bombs is that you can hit them. Each eye is only... Oh, no, you can see target with the cannon. That's nice. I didn't know that. Doesn't do me any good, though. Gotcha! That was an 8-eye Octorok. Or 8-eye Big Octo. What do I get for that? Also lag. Holy crap, it's lagging. What do we get for our troubles? I wasn't even trying to get that. I just happened to go right in the path of the seagulls. Money! I like money. They got me. They got me twice. They got some straight up Donkey Kong logic with those cannons. Hi MGM, still out on the feisty waters, I see. Yep. Because I wasn't streaming any at all last week, so we're still on the Wind Waker. But it shouldn't be too much longer before we finish up with this game. Although I have been spending most of this episode just doing exploratory stuff and side quests and stuff like that. Not really advancing the plot. But, you know, one of those times where it's like, I want to do that because there's not much. This game doesn't give you a lot of opportunities to, especially in the beginning of it, it doesn't give you a lot of opportunities to go beyond the main quest. You know, especially from, like, what's the word I'm looking for? from the beginning of the game to Dragon Roost Island, it's pretty railroaded. And then they still heavily encourage you after Dragon Roost to go straight to Forest Haven. Like, there's, like, actual, like, pressure on the player to go straight to Forest Haven. That was cool. 5 minutes to get in here. Into the second island of cut content in this game. Because both Fire Mountain and Ice Ring Isle constitute places where they were planning on having more dungeons, but they cut them out. Same with the with Maiden's Pearl, Jaboon's thing, that side quest all there, that's all cut content too. There we go. You know, that was supposed to be a dungeon as well. Nothing wrong with still being on a game when game good, though. Yep, that's exactly right. Time to sidle. Uh-oh. I think I might regret this. Oh. Into the crater. Volcano. I don't think I can do anything with that, no. Ow! Can't waste any time on these. I forgot that they actually do. Oh god, thank god I don't have to deal with the bats. And just like that, the time limit is up. So grab the treasure and all of a sudden the entire island is just not fire anymore. You got the power bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Press A to grab and lift objects. And up we go. Up we go. Do we know why they were cut? Time constraints? That was close to the GameCube's launch. But this was close to the GameCube's launch, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it was just general time constraints. They had a lot planned for this, but then they wanted it out by 2003. And I think especially because of fan reception to the art style, they really just wanted to get it out there to prove to people that it was a better game than the haters were saying. Okay, we've got all that we need for that now, so let's go. Oops. I want to get some stuff from Beetle because I'm out of bait. I need bait.
Oh! Thank you!
I wish I could buy in bulk, man.
Bye!
Oops. And I will be right back again. I am sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Tell you what, those teas, they could just go straight through me.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Bye!
Make sure I see what I've got here. Okay, so I've already... Don't have any more room. Okay. Holy crap, I'm gonna hear think.
Thank you!
I'm sorry, man. You don't need any more.
Bye!
Okay. Sorry. I just needed to go shopping. And somewhere around here, he said there was something about... Ah, okay, so I just looked it up. Wind Waker HD was done by the actual Zelda team to serve as sort of HD's cell shading tech demo, and then they eventually used it to use what they learned in Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess HD, and Skyward Sword HD, which were... Oh, what they learned in Breath of the Wild. Twilight Princess HD and Skyward Sword HD were both outsourced. That explains a lot. That actually explains a lot about why this game is so much better than the other two. Ooh, big pig. You and I, we're going places, pig. So yeah, that explains a lot about why Twilight Princess HD and Skyward Sword HD just didn't really have any changes to them. If they were both outsourced, that really explains a lot. And then this game, you know, with the additions that they made, and then also it was basically being a tech demo for how they were going to do Breath of the Wild. I mean, like, this Wind Waker HD definitely is commendable for that, then. Nope, I didn't get anything. Mm. Whoopsie. Well, I guess with that knowledge, I definitely can appreciate Wind Waker HD a lot more. I do recall Breath of the Wild being in development for a long time. I haven't played it, but I was reading articles about it in 2014, 2015, back when it was set to be a Wii U exclusive. Crazy days. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm still surprised that they actually did do a dual release. They did it on the Wii U and the Switch. There was one really good change they made to Skyward Sword HD, being able to recenter with just a quick button press versus recalibrating the Wiimote. Yeah, that was a big change. That was a big thing. That was a big improvement there. Being able to just press a button to recenter everything instead of having to actually fully recalibrate the Wii remote. That was a big plus. And then also, if you don't like the motion controls of that game, they gave you a choice. They gave you the option to not play with motion controls if you didn't want to, which is another big plus too. What do we got here? Whoopsie. Yeah, but that game needs motion control in my opinion. Yeah, me too. When I played it on stream, I played it with the motion controls. It's too motion control heavy. The whole game is built on motion controls. There's just no way around it. You learned the Earth God's lyric. Sage. And Temple of Time sound font. O great hero chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of the new sage, and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Koji Kondo absolutely giddy to reuse his OOT MIDI effects he made again. I know, right? Although I think he was even giddier when he finally got to compose with an orchestra. You know? Feels like if he were using a PlayStation Move controller instead of a Wii remote, most people's grievances with that game's motion controls would be solved, lol. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Like, that is literally just the choir MIDI sound from the Temple of Time. I know, right? It's just literally the exact same. He was so happy to reuse it. Do I have any... doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go to... save time. Dragon Roost. Beetle, get over here. I must speak with you, Beetle. Come on. Come on, Link. There we go.
Whoa. Bye.
Oops. I'll get another Hoi pair, because I don't know. My luck with that bird, I'll be wanting it. Oh! You saved 30 points. You've earned a silver membership. With this, we give a luxurious gift to all our silver members. It's the least we can do. I'll send it to you shortly. It should be arriving at a post office near you any day. Promise me you'll wait anxiously for it. Next, try to earn our gold membership. I don't want to.
Bye.
Because I'm sure that's like 50 rupees or whatever to get that. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Boom. Lag. Oh, I already got that. Okay. Actually, you know the most useless gaming peripheral I've ever owned? The deluxe Wii sensor bar. What? They made a deluxe Wii sensor bar? Barely. I had no idea there was ever a deluxe one, which itself says a lot. I know, right? Like, what? Barely performed any better than the normal one, and it required AA batteries, and it ate those batteries up quick, too. I mean, that just goes to prove that the problem with was never the sensor bar, it was always the Wii Remote itself. It was the infrared pointer that was the problem. That was always the thing. You know, the infrared pointer was the problem, not the sensor bar itself. It's deluxe Wii sensor bar. And you had to give it you had to keep feeding it AA batteries in order for it to actually perform. That's crazy. Does this go... Where does this go? Where I want it to. Whoa! Having this gamepad tied down, but then doing the gyroscope controls is just... ugh. Not fun. It was called the Wide Range or Ultra Sensor Bar at various different points. Oh, so it was supposed to be, like, give a wider range to people? Like, you could be, you know, somewhat further away from it or something like that? That's kind of weird. There were plenty of kind of pointless Wii revisions. I had one which with removed GameCube compatibility, which was quite annoying. I had one of those too. I actually had one of those. That was the second generation of the Wii or whatever that they made. And it did have removed GameCube compatibility. And we only got it because our first Wii actually went bust. And so we got that instead. We really probably should have gotten a Wii Mini, if I'm being honest, because we really only ever used it for Wii games, and we never really used the internet functionality either. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I think the Wii Mini is actually a pretty good little game machine nowadays. Oh, MGM, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me all about your adventures, MGM. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, MGM. Watching Prince Kamali grows up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Well, I'd better continue practicing so I can be useful around here, too. I love that the Wii error noise has kind of become a meme in its own right. That distinctive ee. I don't remember hearing that, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Performing music like this is an important duty of an important duty of an attendant. Well, let's conduct ya. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. MGM, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Don't worry about it. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... Down she goes. There's that Medi choir again. That song is so beautiful. Sword! Oh, as someone who never played this game, I had no idea there were any Zoras in it. That's cool, actually. It's just the one, and she's a ghost. So... I still don't understand how the Zoras evolved into the Rito. Because, yeah, when the world floods, it totally makes sense to not be the race that handles perfectly in water. Like, that makes perfect sense. Dumb. I'm glad that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom kind of retconned that, because that was really dumb. Like, there's no reason for the Zoras to have evolved into the Rito. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. MGM, thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. MGM, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. There's Kamali. I like Kamali. He's a cool character. Let's go. Quickly and quietly. Oh, Kamali. I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant. Oh, they gave Kamali a completely new model for that. That's really cool. I've never taken really the time to appreciate Kamali's sprite or model in this game. It's really cool. It makes even less sense given that the Rito and Wind Waker are distinctively derived from humans. Yeah, it's completely bonkers. It makes no sense for the Rito to have evolved from the Zora. It just makes no sense whatsoever. And I'm so glad that that was completely dropped. Off we go. I like sailing with Medley. I like sailing with Medley. She's awesome. Wish we could do this with other characters too, but we only do it with Medley and Makar. But it would be cool to do it with like Prince Kamali as well. Like, they're literally humans with beaks and wings, and you're telling me that they actually came from the fish people? Insert Dr. Evil. Right, give here. Yeah, and I really don't like the design of the Rito in this game. I actually much prefer their design in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because they actually made it really clear that they're supposed to be bird people in that game. Whereas here, they kind of did the bare minimum. Let's just put a beak on a human. Medley, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is a nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If MGM comes near you and presses ZR to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if MGM presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And MGM... if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? MGM, protect Medley, and Medley, protect MGM. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. In they go. But yeah, the Rito in this game are literally the bare minimum of a new character design. It's kind of annoying actually. They did good in a couple of places. A few of the designs are pretty good. Like I like Kamali's design. MGM pronounced Mimjim. I know I'm pronouncing. I'm doing MGM. So, Mimjim. Oh, that's funny. Come on. The hero of Wind Mimjim. That's hilarious. New name alert. No, please don't. Earth Temple. We sure are lucky that these temples have entrances at the top of mountains for no reason whatsoever. That sure was handy of them. Oh, she didn't... Oh, my goodness. Medley! She didn't follow me over here. Oh, my God. I like this temple more than I like the wind temple, but it's stuff like that that's annoying. You have to coach her over, and then she'll follow you. Stay put. I'll deal with all the baddies. Better than Pluto, at least. Glad she's not in this game. Although I was playing Master Quest a little bit ago. I got Ship of Harkinian working on my computer, and I got Master Quest work. I was playing Master Quest. God, the version of Jabu Jabu in that game is so much better because you don't have to deal with Ruto. You don't have to deal with her at all. It's so much better. That's genuinely weird to me. Like, I know it's a small thing, but I feel like that's something literally every single playtester would have run into and commented on, you think. Yeah, like, it should have been. Like, that's... It seems weird that the first door you go to, if you don't press the right button, Medley's not gonna come. But that's exactly what it was. Alright, up we go. Well, MGM, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the Wind Waker to guide me. I'll get you there in a minute. But we both need to use this one. How much did you mess with Ship of Harkinian settings? There's so much there, it's crazy. I know, right? Really, the only thing I did was I increased the frame rate to 60 frames per second. That's really the gist of it. And then I did I did some button binding so that I made sure that the buttons matched my controller that I wanted that I was playing with. Come on. You can come over here. Come into the light. There you go. Yeah, so far those were basically extent of the control differences that I made. I love this hammer so much, it's so fun. I swear the choo-choos in this game look like they belong in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I mean, I guess that's a quality. Man, the light puzzles in this dungeon are really cool. follow me around, Medley. We're alright. We cool. Dungeon map. This is early. That's a bit early to get the dungeon map. But then again, it's not as early as Forbidden Woods. Getting it literally the first room you enter, you get the dungeon map. That's creepy. Medley! Where did you go? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's the liquid version of blank. Come on, Medley. So we can't do anything over in there yet. Key. Well, I think I'm gonna need Medley to do something. Oh my god, you're right. Ah! Gotta get over there. Hold it there, Medley. Hold it steady. Thank you, baby. Thank you, girl. You're gonna sit right there. That's a big block. Gonna be doing a lot of command melody stuff here. I saw that. Of course. Oh! I don't like how you have a button to drop and a button to throw. I don't like that. I liked it better in the previous game where it was 2 buttons. Okay, so there's nothing I can do here. Stay away. Get those floor masters away from me. Okay, so I have to come back to that room at some point. Can't do anything in there right now. Medley, I got a job for you. I got a job for you, girl. Hurry, 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 hurry. Alright, let's go. Ah, oh, dang it. Wrong button. Such a perfectionist. Won't be satisfied until all of these things are gone. That little warp jar there is really useful. Chest. I think that's the compass. Ah, dang it. Yep, that's the compass. MGM, do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. It will show you Medley's location as well, so you can easily confirm her whereabouts. Sweet. That works for me. Pose in this game are quite crazy. But I don't think there's any way to really get rid of them. Oh. Yeah, I got possessed. I like the eyes he makes. The only way to get rid of these Poes, I think, is to let them possess Those eyes, they're so funny. You feeling okay, Link, there? You feeling there? That's funny. Yeah, that was really the only way to do that. Oh, I could have brought Medley up there. Bro had way too much. Go drunk, you're home. I suppose that what I could have done, or what I should have done, is had Medley get up there. I should have had Medley go up here and use the mirror, use her harp to reflect light off the pose and make them vulnerable. That's what I should have done, but I didn't do that. Come on down, Medley. Key can't go in there. Oh. I'm gonna stay right here, Medley. I don't like this room. Ah! Gotcha. Nothing in that one. You gotta get the jump on him. Oh, dang it, no. No, 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 no. What is it with Nintendo and making redeads just terrifying? Oh my god! Thank you. They sure like making those redeads just... Oh. Let's get away from that room, Medley. Zelda is a horror series. There is some truth to that. As we see here with the Stalfos digging itself out of the ground. No, that's Minecraft. Bye-bye. Ugh. the mirror shield. Its shiny surface reflects beams of light. Hold ZR to shield and use L to aim its reflection. Yay! Mirror shield. Now we can do the fun light puzzles. How do we do this? There we go. Gotcha. Okay, where'd Medley go? She's probably over by the other door. Yep, there she is. That's a lot of reflecting that needs to be done. Ah, there we go. Money. Look at all that money. Oh, now we're back up here. Nice and convenient. Well, I'm gonna leave her here and go this way. There's no reason for her to come in here. Oh, dang it. Well. Oh, well. At least it puts me right there. That's good. Oh no, she's all the way up there, ain't she? Well, she can stay there. Oh no, I do need her in here. Dang it! Dang it all. they stay down? Ah, that's nice. Stay the hell away from me. Probably just a joy pendant. Yeah, just a joy pendant. Get your own spot, Medley. Let there be light. Let's go. Those things are invulnerable. Okay. Just run! That was a lot for one door. There's something over that way? I want to see what's over there. Well, that wasn't worth it. got a treasure chart. Yay. I get away with not having it tied down. Thank you. Ow. Should probably get medley, just in case. You stay over there. Not the gloom hands. Those are the precursors to the gloom hands for sure. Ow. In we go. You stay put. Another Poe? A lot of them in here. He got into the light himself. Awesome. I love it when that happens. Is that a... Oh, it's a droid kind of on the other side of that. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, now Medley, I need you. Right. Did it. Go away, fiend! make me yearn for the Ocarina of Time redeads. Those are easy to beat. All that for a red rupee. Ow. Stalfos. I can deal with Stalfos. This dungeon is such a change in tone from what I remember in this game. Yeah, the Earth Temple is quite a bit darker than the rest of the game makes it out to be. Like, it is quite the tone shift. Okay. Coast is clear, Medley. Let's go. Let's go. Almost to the end of the dungeon. Boss door, but no boss key. And that looks like we need bombs for that. Whoa! Get back, Medley. Ow! You're gonna go down by yourself. Actually, hold on. There isn't anything down there that can get her, is it? Doesn't look like it, but... Funny how a bird girl you associate with air is evolved from a fish people, and they are also the god of... and they are the god of the earth. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Can I get down there just like that? Yes. Yeah, it's very strange how Medley is the Earth God, is the Earth Sage, when she should probably be the Wind Sage. But then Makar is the Wind Sage when he should probably be the Earth Sage. I mean, they flat out say that the Deku Tree is the spirit of the Earth. Or is an Earth spirit in this game. But his children are not. Which is kind of strange. Okay. Let's go through this big giant room. Which I think we need... We're gonna need Medley up there. Come on, girl. I don't know why she didn't just stay put, but... Ow. Push the Scorpion Mirror Link Don't roll into it. I need medley over here. Gonna be a lot of command melody stuff going on. I think this game might have my favorite design for the mirror shield. It just looks so cool. I mean, I still like Ocarina of Times. Ocarina of Times is just iconic, but the one in this game is just is really cool too. I think it's just slightly better in this game than it is in Ocarina of Time. Wow, it took a long time. That took a long time for that bot to get here. There we go. Awesome. Ow. Ow! Ouchie. Come on, Medley. That was a lot of money there. Sweet! We did it! I'm making you walk all over the place. I ain't doing that again. You can walk over here. That's cool. But I'm gonna go over here for real quick. Well, first off, I gotta grab Medley real quick, just because I want her following me. Apparently, I can't roll too fast, or else she won't be able to follow me. Things you learn. Oh, no! You, over there. This is a mistake! How'd he get up? Treasure chart. Come on, Medley. Let's go. Let's go get that boss key. Ooh, dark night. Sit down. How do I fight them? How do I fight them when they're cursed like that? I actually don't remember how to fight these things. You know what? It might be the deck relief? Is that what I need? That might be it. Yeah! There we go. figured it out. I legit could not remember how to fight those things. It's like, what do you do? They're invulnerable. It's like, well, you gotta blow the invulnerability away. That's what you do. Idiot. Big key. We got the big key. Now we can go fight the boss. And sorry, Medley, but you gotta help yourself up. I can't help you up there. You gotta do that yourself. Same thing here. You gotta help yourself up. Oh dear. I just screwed up. I just screwed up big time. Oh my god, I just screwed up big time. Oh my, I'm such an idiot. Ah. If there was one thing I could do to change this game, it would be to not have the two different buttons for throw and drop. I hate that. I hate that. Like, I absolutely hate it. I prefer having one button for each. I don't like having two. I prefer it being a contact-sensitive button that you just... one for each. I don't like it being two. Well, anyway. This actually... MGM, I'm over here! Well, it shows you where they put Medley when she gets captured. Which I think this is the first time this has happened to me in a very long time. Perhaps ever. I don't think I ever get I don't think she ever gets captured usually when I'm doing this stuff. I'm usually pretty good about keeping her safe. But that was really dumb on my part, having her get captured like that. We gotta do this because she can't use the warp jars. Just run, 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 run. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. At least it doesn't take long to get her back. But still, like, that was annoying. That was just annoying to me. And I'm gonna have her get herself over there because I don't trust that she can carry me over at the same time. So she's gonna get herself over, and then I'll get myself over with the Deku Leaf. Alright. Boss time! In we go. Or in I go, because she doesn't follow us. Look at all these Poes having a party. We interrupted them. And Jalhala! Oh, Jalhala. bad boss, but not a great one either. I tell you what you need here. You need the great spin attack that you get from Orca. But we don't have that right now. But the great spin attack really makes short work of those Poes. So it's a great thing to have for this fight. But we don't have that right now. I'll make sure to have it for the rematch in Ganon's Tower. But he's really no threat. Like, he's no threat at all. You just... he's pretty easy, all things considered. Jeez, the space between those is starting to get really... Ow. Oh, he possessed me. For a minute there. Come on. There we go. Ugh, only two left? Jeez. No, he's not hard, he's just annoying. Really the best way I can describe it. He's not hard, he's just annoying. Why would you do that to me, game? Whew. I would have been mad if I didn't get that last Poe there before he reformed. Who needs a shining light at a good makes them tangible? At a Poe makes them tangible. And bye-bye, Jalhala. It was nice knowing you. Not really. Definitely my least favorite boss in the game. It's either him or Kalidimos. But at least Kalidimos can be one-shotted if you know what you're doing. Alright, into the light. Let's do this. did it! The prayers of the Earth Sage have restored the Master Sword's former energy. There is but one last step before it becomes the true Master Sword once again. We did it! MGM, the power to restore evil is not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, MGM, step into the light behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. And MGM, about Prince Kamali, please watch over him for me. I tell you what, Medley got the short end of the stick being in this spike pit. Jeez. Poor Medley. Like, oh my goodness. Talk to me about... The Master Sword's power still has not fully returned. Perhaps I am mistaken, but I fear the worst for the Sage in the remaining temple. You must hurry, MGM. Well, we'll handle that next time. Because we're up there in time, so we're gonna handle that next stream. So we'll save and quit here to the title screen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Glad to be doing it again after last week not feeling so great. So glad to be back in the saddle. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll catch me next time for the next stream on Wednesday, and I will see you then.